So when there are these conversations that come up around what you bring to the table and 50-50, that's an immediate indication that this is not a man who wants to operate in healthy masculinity, because no man who wants to operate in healthy masculinity, or who is operating in healthy masculinity, is going to ask you anything about your finances. Most men won't even ask you what you do initially, because that's not what they value in women that they want to partner with. If the first few questions that a man asks you are about what you do for a living, or how much money you make, or what industry you're in, he's not looking at you as a partner. Because when a man is looking at a woman as a partner, he is looking to take care of her. He is looking to create ease for her. He's looking to be a provider for her. And sometimes some of my clients will say, well, he didn't even ask me what I did. That's a good sign. He doesn't care what you do. He's not looking at you as another man. He's not looking at you as complementary masculine energy. He's seeing you as feminine energy. He's seeing you as a potential partner. Because when men meet you, they are putting you and placing you in boxes immediately. I have a highlight on my page on TikTok with the boxes that men put women in when they first meet them. And so if he is like, oh, what do you do for a living? How you get money? He sees you as a homegirl. He doesn't see you as a potential partner. He doesn't see you as a potential spouse, as the potential mother of his children. He sees you as homegirl, maybe friends with benefits. Right? So a man is not going to ask you about money or your position in career when he is getting to know whether or not you can be a good partner to him. So if you find yourself in a space where you are supporting a man financially, either he is looking to take advantage of you because he's dysregulated in his masculinity and he's emasculated, or you are looking to take care of him because you have some level of desperation or you have a control problem. And it seems fun. It seems empowering at first because you're in control of these things. But there's going to be a loss of control really quickly. And it's going to start with your emotions, because you're going to be miserable. Miserable with a man who allows you to take care of him financially. He's not in a healthy mental and emotional state. This is why you cannot argue with men on the internet. Any man who is arguing and going back and forth with a woman already is indicating that he has problems. Already is indicating that he's feminized. Already is indicating that his feminine and masculine energy is off the charts. It's already indicating that he is emotionally imbalanced. I said what I said. Because we don't have time to figure out and give men chances. At the moment that he shows you that he is out of alignment with who this man should be, then it's time for you to step. It's time for you to move. You don't have to ask questions after that. No, you don't have to give him any grace. Because if I am having an initial conversation, or we're just dating and getting to know each other, you should be emotionally regulated. And if this man is not emotionally regulated, it means that he is not a man who you can trust. He is not a man who you can trust. Right? Emotional regulation is so necessary for healthy masculinity. And there is no man who is emotionally regulated, who's operating in healthy masculinity, who's going to allow a woman to financially take care of him. And even if you have the money to do it, eventually you will feel exhausted, you will feel used, and you will feel unsure of who you are because you've moved from lover to mother and you are parentifying yourself in your partnership. So instead of partnering with your partner, you'll be parenting your partner, and your partner will go out and look for another partner. And it will take you a little while to kind of adjust, because you're in this motherhood state and leaning into this motherhood energy with your potential partner, okay? So those are the reasons why you never support a man. Because you parentify yourself, because you lose all desirability and attractiveness by becoming his mother, because you will rest in a state of anger and resentment towards him. He will be emasculated and he'll have internal anger and resentment as well, even if he don't recognize it, and then he'll act out. He'll become destructive to the relationship. He'll go out and cheat. Right? He'll stop sweeping the floor like it's his responsibility to do on the Thursdays or whenever. And then eventually you will lose your sense of self, you lose your sense of joy, and you lose your sense of balance. Okay? Make sense?